Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph. We are closing in on the final episode of my Pathfinder Kingmaker Let's Play. I just noticed that we have this condition here, the Lantern King's Curse, which is permanent. Obviously I knew we were cursed because that was made very clear in the game, but I didn't know what the effects were, so here they are. 20% chance to roll a 1 on all d20 attempts. Yeah, great. All enemies have a 20% chance to roll a 20, 30% less damage, and then base attack bonus, saving throws, and hit points lowered by 30%. And we only have access up to medium level spells. So I'm assuming every time that we beat one of those shadows, one of these gets removed. So let's try that out right now. So we are currently still in Varnhold, and I'm going to go back to the portal and then jump into, I don't know where yet. Let's see what options we have. Okay, so here are the options. We can go, actually we already went to Oleg's trading post in the previous episode, so we can go to the Rostland Borderlands. Let me think, what would be there? Is that the barbarians? That might be. I think that's where we helped Chamandi defeat the barbarians, no? Let's try that one. We are going to do this as much as possible without any magic, since we don't have the ability to rest at the moment. We can go back to the storyteller. So if we go back to, let's see, to our capital here, we can talk to the storyteller and he will let us rest. However, we only have about 20 days, so 19 days left to do all of this. Should be plenty of time actually. So let's jump over to Rostland first. This time the journey through the first world was not a pleasant one. Trudging through a huge trench filled with enormous Linnorm bones is no laughing matter. In another time and place we would probably have explored this strange boneyard to find out who or what created it, but with the fate of the stolen lands on the line, our hero suppressed his curiosity and hurried through the next portal. Let's take a look around.
All according to plan.
See what is going on here. This looks very much like the first world, actually. Is there a specific I'm guessing Harem is overloaded with stuff. Is that why he's so slow? Oh. He's exhausted. Okay, that explains it. Bravoy Soldier Shadow. Are we fighting everyone? Looks like it. That's the easy solution, right? Just kill everyone and then...
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Alright, let's look around, see what we can find. I'm assuming we are going to face off with probably the Barbarian King or something.
I'm not afraid.
Ankus. Okay.
Repent.
Ooh. Someone went down there. So it looks like we do need to heal. This condition can only be restored by resting. Yes. That much is obvious, so let's see if we can... Oh, we cannot rest here? Ah, no, we can only rest at the capital then, I guess. Okay, we're gonna need to go back in between... What is going on here, Octavia? Can you stop shooting our own party members, please? What is she? Confused? Insanity. Attacks nearest creature. Yeah, great. Let's try and get rid of that.
That is not far.
To the dust you will go.
Oh, we got the barbarian giants. Man, there is a lot. Yeah, we definitely are gonna need to rest.
The weak suffer. I endure.
You know what is cool about this? These abilities to scare people. It's cool that they go, you know, running off, but then my whole party goes running after it, so that doesn't make the most sense. I'm sure there is an ability though to turn that off, but yeah. I think you can put that in the settings somehow, what they should do. Okay, where else do we need to go? We need to go north a bit more. And then since there are these teleportation fogs, we might even need to do something else. Like come back without the lantern. Natalia Sertova. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's not attack her. Where is she? Oh, here is Chamandi. And more soldiers. So far our crew is holding up. This is nice and chaotic. Okay, Smilodon, why don't you kill that guy? There we go. There we go, running again after one enemy or two. Yeah, Yeah, it's the dazzling display thing. Alright. Is there more?
Can someone help me?
Yeah, we could, Octavia, but you have this, this strange thing where you start shooting your own party. So, where is Jamandi?
I'll lie down for a moment.
Thank you for your help. I cannot lie, we desperately needed it. I fought people and monsters alike, but none of us were ready for an endless horde of phantoms.
His Highness always comes exactly when needed. Not a minute early and not a minute late. One could say punctuality is in his blood.
How did you get here?
I heard reports that something strange and frightening is happening in your lands. I gathered my best troops and came to your aid. Alas, we became lost in that sorcerous mist, and then those shadows came out of it. Praise the gods, we stumbled upon Sertova's army, which was also coming to your aid.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yes, it was an unexpected but pleasant encounter. A joy, in fact, to see familiar faces here, in the midst of witchery and evil spirits.
Even combining our forces, we had little chance of holding the line for long. Luckily, a guiding light soon glimmered through the mist, and then you appeared.
What's going on?
Really? So you don't know what is going on in your lands?
We were hoping you could tell us. It must be the spells of the Fae. Or who else did you manage to enrage? This mist is no mere fog. It bewilders the senses and makes you wander in circles. But phantoms are worse. They appear from out of the mist, and there's no end to them. Shadows of our warriors and barbarians, endlessly repeating a fearful battle, none distinguishing friend and foe.
I'm gathering my allies at the capital. Can you find your way there?
It's not easy to find the way through the sorcerous mist. But with your magic lantern, we can do it. Go, and we will follow.
We will meet at the capital.
Until then, I can't deny it. This mist had me worried. But now I see you have the situation in hand. I'm sure that together we will overcome this pestilence, whatever it is.
Until then, Your Highness, I don't know what an extraordinary disaster you've brought upon your kingdom, but I see now that you are entirely capable of handling it. Especially with our help.
Why are you so sure that I brought this upon the kingdom? I mean, I didn't ask for any of this, actually. You feel some of your power return. By protecting the border region of your kingdom, you weakened the curse that hangs over you and your followers. Okay, so... let's see, what did... Okay, so some of those... Ah, yeah, okay. The percentages are going down, that's what's happening. Okay, so we're not losing any of the categories. Oh man, this Octavia is being annoying. Alright, let's head out and go and try and get healed before she kills everyone. Alright, so we are going to return to the capital now. The journey to the capital was uneventful, well, as uneventful as possible when you're traveling through the first world, luckily avoiding encounters with otherworldly monsters or becoming lost along treacherous paths in another reality. Grand Blackforge found a suitable portal and was soon standing at the entrance to the capital. Alright, storyteller, let us rest, please. I'm assuming that goes for everyone. So let's see, we have 19 days and 9 hours left, so that should be plenty actually. Okay, so let's just go in order here. So we are heading to Iroveti's palace. Entering a portal and landing right in the middle of a clearing where an entire family of Dwemercat cubs is playing is no trial for the faint of heart. Our hero was lucky though, the little ones had been having their fun without any parental supervision. And when a strange two-legged creature appeared unexpectedly, they scattered. Without waiting for the caretakers of these scared Wimmercat cubs to appear on the playground, Grim Blackforge hurried to the next portal and soon arrived in the right place. We are in the palace, it looks like. And there is a bunch of shadows to kill.
Or you.
Never had a chance.
90 critical hits. Nice.
Fleeting.
The whole palace is subdued by the lush greenery of the first world. Alright, let's take a look around. Probably gonna have to head towards the main throne room again. When we were here, oh, I really hope we don't face that Naga-like creature again, because that one was extremely annoying. There we go, running off again.
My training pays off.
I'll cut you.
There's a bunch of mages here, but so far, I mean, we're not really getting hit. Let's see, what did we leave here? Oh, and the plant. There is some money in a plant. Great. I knew Irovetti was hiding more treasure. The bastard. Okay, he was right up here somewhere. Maybe he's on his throne. Oh, there he is.
There you are, of course. After all, you couldn't miss it. A mimic cannot exist without a model, nor a villain without a hero. You don't have your own journey or your own story, for you are merely a chapter in my epic. Without me, you simply do not exist. Do you remember when we last met, you said you'd return Pitax to its citizens? It sounded so noble. But in the end, my possessions are returned to me. Both Pitax and the Toady Fairy. Your governor is now my footrest, and as for you, it's time you go to oblivion, where you belong.
Irovetti, what are you babbling on about? What hero? What villain? You're dead. You're not really here.
And what do you think Irovetti is? A sack of skin filled with bones and guts?
Pretty
that
much.
Once decorated this room so beautifully? Of course not. Irovetti is a legend, and the legend has returned in all his glory. Look around. I am everything I was and all that I could be. All the legends composed about me. My glory was too great to fit into one body. Here is Irovetti, wise ruler. Irovetti, invincible warrior. Irovetti, cunning trickster. Irovetti, sacred champion of Calistria. And who are you? No one and nothing. A minor prop I will use to demonstrate my grandeur to the audience.
Okay, start demonstrating, buddy.
Well, let us begin. It's time for you to become a part of my history.
Let's attack him with Smilodon. I think that makes a lot of sense. Maybe they will go down then. The legend is immortal, one would think. Oh damn, there is a lot of them. Do they all have different names? Aravetti the Genius. Oh, this is so funny. I mean, the thing is, they're not even hitting. Or if they hit, it, you know, they're not really getting through armor or anything, so... What else? Another one. Let's regroup. Let's quickly scan the room so that we don't run into another surprise. There is a narrate, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's Evindra. Evindra the narrate, let's put it like that. Ooh, a chest. With a rapier. A rapier satisfaction, nice. Let's quickly check that in a moment. Let's talk to Evindra here. Thank you, words cannot describe how happy I am to see you. It's the second time you've risked your life for my freedom. Plus you've challenged my old enemy, an eldest whose name I don't dare say out loud here. In gratitude for rescuing me and for this long-awaited defeat, I will provide you with all the help I possibly can. This poor fellow was loyal to the end and paid a great price for it. May his sacrifice be not forgotten. Pitax has been freed. The chain that binds you to the curse has weakened. But your own freedom and our victory are not yet within our grasp. Let's hurry to the capital. You must prepare for the next step. But first, tell me what became of my sister. How did your encounter at the House of the Edge of Time end? We were able to find common ground. Narissa will help us in this war. You've made a terrible mistake. Endless generations of innocence, the same as she destroyed over the past ages, will pay the price for any help she provides us now. You know as well as I that the curse of the eldest has transformed her into a monster. How could you unleash this monster? Right then, enough talk, it's time to act. Let's go. And more of the curse is lessened. Let's see. Oh, it's gone now. Okay. Does that mean we don't have to go to the other areas? I'm thinking actually of going to the other locations anyway. So to Lamashtu Shrine and to Trobold, and then going back to the capital. We still have plenty of days left, so we should be able to finish all of them. So let's head to Lamashtu Shrine. Have you ever seen flying octopuses? Or hopping turtles? Seems our hero was fortunate to travel through the First World during the local denizens' migration season. He was accompanied by these amazing creatures along his entire journey. The trip was otherwise uneventful, and soon the portal led our king exactly where it was supposed to go. These porters are like an LSD trip, probably. I mean, I say probably because I have absolutely zero experience with drugs, so I wouldn't know. And I'm quite happy for that, to be honest. Whoop.
Does it matter?
We have some monsters. That's all going down quite easily. There we go. Let's grab some more eyes, just in case we need them for something.
Done and done.
Odium. Is that like all the stuff that we sold during the game? That is now somehow, you know, ending up in all these chests. Is there anyone here, actually? Doesn't look like it, so we might have lost those two other ones. Could that be the case? I don't remember who went to the Shrine of Lamashtu, actually. But Trobold, that was Bartholomew. Night in the First World is an amazing phenomenon, sometimes passing by extremely fast. Before our hero got to the right portal, the sky overhead had lit and dimmed 3 times. This didn't keep our adventurer from reaching his goal, though, and he made it out to the First World uneventfully.
Enemy approaching.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's gonna be the case where we... Oh, there is Delgado. Cutting not help. Keep screaming. Head boink. Yes, head boink. So he's probably gonna die. Let go of me, you imbeciles. Smart, no scary words. We soon know why you so smart. Then we be smart. Wits must be in tongue. Rip out his tongue, then we eat and get smarts. Yeah, that's a good idea. Someone help me! Oh, now you're calling for help, huh? Yep, that goes quite well actually, but we are just gonna run into more, not orcs, trolls. A huge troll slowly lifts his head as you approach, as though shaking off a heavy dream. Who is here? Who comes? Shh, I hear familiar steps, steps of death, steps of evil, but I'm not afraid. I will look death in the eye once again. Trobold will stand. Trobold fell. You don't belong here anymore. This our home, Borba, home of kobold and troll. You are what does not belong, you and your tribe. He's got a point. No more words, I will squish this buck and restore Trobold. Oh man, this is gonna be a big one. Maybe, I mean, just maybe you should get involved here, you know. Where is Hargulka himself? Here. Yeah, these kobolds are going down like nothing. But they're not dead yet. We need to throw some stuff on them still. Either acid or venom or something. Not venom. I mean fire. Will you... Oh, did we summon the spider? Bartholomew squeamishly brushes himself off, then performs a hasty bow. Your Highness, right on time as always. Thank you for once again coming to my rescue. What are you doing here? Your Highness, as your loyal subject, I took every possible measure to protect your kingdom's most valuable asset. Myself. My knowledge is far too important to just let it vanish upon my death, so I made the executive decision to leave the walls of the capital and come here to hide from all the violence in the city. You came here to hide from the violence? Forgive me, Your Highness, I lied. When all this started, I took it for a chance to gain new materials for my research. Taking advantage of the confusion, I returned to where I captured my first troll. And was captured by these beasts as a result. They seriously thought about cutting my face off to examine my head from the inside. Can you imagine? Cruel, brainless savages. Isn't that what you did to them, Delgado? I don't know. I vaguely remember you dissecting trolls, you know. I don't care what you were doing here. Get back to the capital. They need your help. Well, thank you again for your timely appearance and saving my life. I'll return to the capital immediately. Even a city swarming with monsters must be safer than these dungeons. Right. So, did all of the trolls die now? I guess. Martyr's Blade. Alright. Oh, there is more of them. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't think they all died yet. That acid damage might help. Let's get everyone back over here. Yep, okay. Branded Troll Shadow heals for 2 hit points, so there are still shadows. There we go. Any more? Okay, so we have lifted the curse, it looks like. So we should be able to return back to the capital now. Olex Trading Post, Farnell, Rostland, Pitax, Lamashtu. Yeah, let's head back to the capital. Let's see if we can speak to
Follow my lead.
Any of them. If we need to... Oh, Teresia is here as well. Let's see if we need to speak to any of them prior to moving out. Fierce battle awaits us, but we're fighting for a good cause. Okay. That is Delgado. Tyresia. Ooh. The Forefather. Oh, no boy. Greetings. Well, my darlings, you've broken your divine patron's second condition, just as I foretold. So you knew what was going to happen to us at the house at the edge of time. I surmised. I led you by the hand through all your adventures in the Stolen Lands. I brought you to the disk of the eclipse. I made sure you arrived at just the right place, where the magic of the First World would rid you of the divine curse you've suffered, so you may reunite. Aren't progenitors supposed to look after their offspring? And I am a very caring ancestor, I'm sure you are, Forefather. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'll leave you to your destroyed kingdom and the insane Feylord who has seized it. You catch Kaliki's scream and Canera's angry hiss. As the portal closes, you discern the familiar silhouette of the ruined Taldan Tower rising above Sorrowflow. Oh, so he's taking those two? Yeah, he's taking them. Oh no, so is that a new quest? Like, right, really? So we're getting new quests even now? Okay. Let's see. Chase down the devil. We won't let the Forefather escape. We know where to look for him, near Sorrowflow and the ruins of the old Taldan Tower. Yeah. I guess we can do that. We need to go out this way then. So, to the black and white portal leading to Sorrowflow. Being in the First World, Grand Blackforge easily found the path to the portal that would take him to his destination. Of course, it would have been difficult to do so alone. But our leader was fortunate enough to find a gaggle of playful pixies to help him. Noticing a foreigner, they decided to display their capacity for nobility and honesty. A rare occurrence for the Fae.
That is not far.
Let's see. Oh shit. I'm assuming we cannot walk into that, right? That would not be very smart to run into lava.
Should be.
Are they not going to attack? Doesn't look like it so far. Maybe they will when I grab this.
Yes.
Where are you going? Is she really running into the lava? Seriously?
Your life ebbs low.
Well, I guess we can. No, we cannot, because we take burn damage. Yeah, let's leave that right there where it is. That's fine.
The end draws near.
That is good to know, Harem. What happened to your healing spells? Alright, so let's leave that treasure behind. That should be just fine. Let's try and figure out where we need to go here. The Arcanum, the pulsating magical energy which so altered the area around the old Talden Tower, is particularly strong here, and it's easy to guess why. Like a living heart pumping blood through its veins, a sparkling cloud of energy is floating above the ground. Grand Blackforge, you came for us. Greetings. The curt salutation betrays more about the Forefather's mood than he intended to reveal. There is no trace of the devil's usual eloquence, and he seems as tense as a predator ready to strike. Kanara, disheveled and tired, winks at you and whispers loudly. Our poor great-grandfather is upset. He wanted to resolve the matter quickly and without any fuss, but the herald didn't even want to talk to him. Because I was waiting. The numinous voice echoes powerfully, the magic cloud. Ah, okay. The magic cloud penetrating the area, and my wait is over. I've come for Kanara and Kaliki. That is no secret to me. With a suave gesture, the devil draws attention back to himself. Perhaps now that we are all together, we may discuss the delicate matter for which we are here assembled. Herald, I am aware that you brought Kanara back to life, making her and her sister agree to some difficult conditions as payment for your gift of life, and both of these conditions were broke. The god's herald interrupts the devil. You hear surprisingly human astonishment in her numinous voice. You are very wrong, Opheron. Perhaps you have confused me with the lawgiver, the herald of Abadar. Judging by her voice, the Arcanum finds her final remark incredibly amusing. I do not take payment for my deeds, and make no conditions. That is the lot of other gods and their servants, but not of all-seeing Nettis. I only heard Kaliki's prayer and desired to help her. My lord and creator approved his decision. It seemed to him a curious magic experiment, a momentary amusement in the vastness of eternity. Opheron. The true name of the Forefather, interesting. Even I didn't know. Wait, Herald, what did you compact with Kanara and Kaliki mean? In that case, I told you, I simply wanted to help them. Certain energies and substances annihilate each other if placed in the same vessel. Such are the spirits of Kanara and Kaliki. So long as they are together, they will continue to hurt each other, pulling each in different directions, tearing themselves to pieces. If I simply returned Kanara to life, sooner or later they would ruin each other, as they did once before. But still I desired to help them. I drew upon the wisdom of Nettis, my lord and creator. He is double-edged, and his two sides are in balance. I thought the sisters might achieve this as well. And it seems I was not mistaken. Although without your participation, Grand Blackforge, this plan would have never worked. One wrong step and Kaliki's heart would have been broken by the sacrifice of her friends, and Kanara might have lost her faith in you, and in her sister, if you decided to use her as living bait for the Soul Eater. The sisters would never have been able to find a common path, but you led them along the razor's edge, keeping all in perfect balance. Oh, that is cool. So this is based on decisions I made during the game. You sense a note of approval, or even respect in the Arcanum's otherworldly voice. This universe is built so intricately. Only all-seeing Nettis knows in advance all the consequences of all decisions and the outcomes of countless timelines. Even I, his creation and the Herald, do not know so much. And every new discovery amazes me more and more. What I have seen watching you and these sisters is one such amazing discovery. More amazing still is that my lord and creator momentarily turned his gaze upon you. Netis does not speak to his followers directly, nor reward their efforts or punish their negligence. But there is nothing to prevent me from presenting you with a token of thanks for the insights into human nature which you have given me. You may live now as you wish. I see you've learned to find a balance and will be able to carry on with your lives without driving each other into madness. And we received the Sigil of Destruction and the Sigil of Creation. Thank you, Herald, for this gift and for the new chance we've received. It's not enough to receive a gift. What matters now is how we use it, but nonetheless, thank you. Such moving unanimity. The devil can barely conceal the venom in his voice. It appears that I should not even consider reclaiming my stolen property. Surely I shouldn't argue with the herald of the most unpredictable god. And so, if you will excuse me, there are more important matters before me than dealing with the likes of you, devil. But don't even think about returning to my kingdom. I doubt your kingdom will exist for much longer, and so there is no sense in my return. It's a pity I failed to preserve my valuable investment. Instead, I will die with you, pointlessly and uselessly. But alas, such modest disappointment merely punctuate the tedium of eternity. Farewell. I too will excuse myself. Many interesting things have happened here. I would stay and watch, but I do not wish to interfere any longer. All that happens next is your story and yours alone. Farewell.
Do you think he will really leave us alone? What else could he do? If the Arcanothane were merely a powerful supernatural being, he might fight her. But to attack the herald of a god, especially one so unpredictable as Netis, even so much as to oppose a decision she's made, that's not the smartest move. You followed us here, foregoing your own interests, enduring a curse and an attack on your kingdom. This is impressive.
Yeah, don't forget about it.
Kennere is trying to say we are forever grateful. From now on, your grief is our grief, and your foe is our foe. Not because we need a patron, but because no one is dearer to us than you.
Aww. Okay, so where does this lead actually? Where are we now? Oh, that's ice damage. I don't want to remain here.
I'm wounded.
Let's get back up there. And let's get out of here. I don't need to kill these elementals.
All according to plan.
There's more important matters. Alright, so what we were doing before was trying to talk to Chad here. That is good. Isili. A familiar fae gives you a broad and innocent smile. Have I told you how much I admire you? Well, I do. You are followed by catastrophe and trouble everywhere you go, and where there is catastrophe and trouble, there is profit. Oh, look at that. Okay, we do have a merchant here. Let me look at your wares. Alright, so we still have 18 days left. Yeah, those 20 days are very generous. I am, however, going to end the episode here. And then in the next episode, which should be episode 90, I think, that will be the final one. That's a nice number to end. And in that episode, we will confront the Lantern King and hopefully win. We'll see about that. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe so you don't miss our final confrontation. And hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. Thanks a lot and see you in the final episode. of my Pathfinder Kingmaker Let's Play.